G'day, it's WesC, back again with video 4 in my Crag hack Jackpot tournament playthrough. I've actually won the first 5 rounds of the Jackpot, so I'm sitting at 150-ish TELO and looking okay. So one tip I have noticed in the Jackpot tournaments is that if you're looking for a match, the matchmaker tends to hook you up with a opponent that could be significantly below your ELO after you wait for a minute or more. So often I'll cancel and then reset the timer if I'm starting to time up to a minute. So once again, not a fantastic starting hand, no Dark Assassin, but still versus a Kelthor deck, once again the Shredders play extremely well. And once again, following through the strategy of not playing guys into contested lines, although it might look like playing the Harpy in front of one of the Goblins would be advantageous. He just needs to play a melee creature in front and he'll create an unfavourable trade line. Better to just put him on an open line, get the damage through. At this point I'd probably prefer to draw a real creature rather than being forced to play a Deathseeker. So I've got a choice here whether or not to kill off the enraged creature. Yeah, I think that just getting the Oliphant into play looks like the right choice here. Unless he plays a pretty big melee creature, I should be able to get through for the required damage to kill the Enrager. The enraged creatures are the most dangerous against Crag hack because if you can keep one alive for a couple of turns, yeah. So that's not a good draw for me, for him to have the Firebolt to kill off my Harpy. So I'm actually slightly low in life here and pretty much have to play the Shredder to take out the Assassin, but it does leave me open to him using his passive. So now we should be able to kill off my Shredder using the enraged damage. I mean, almost independent of what his hand is, drawing a card there has to be a mistake. The Shredder is a huge threat to all these guys. He absolutely should have used his passive to deal 2 damage to it and then finish it off with the Goblin. Yeah, that's a pretty serious mistake. Now he's going to lose a Goblin next turn, and for nothing really. And the problem with enraged creatures is, once again, that in order to keep the counters, you can't really use them to attack. I mean, that was a fairly catastrophic misplay on his part. So from this point of view, pretty much got it in the bag with the Stampede along with a lot of Orcs. I'm not quite sure whether I should attack with the Oliphant into the Harpy. It essentially puts the Harpy on 2, but means I'll take an extra point of damage. Given my hand and the fact that I've pretty much got about 10 damage in my hand, there's kind of makes sense to play it safe. As long as I can keep the melee row blocked up, there's no way he'll be able to get through and finish me off. And he hasn't got any direct damage spells available. So this turn he's chosen to use his passive. However, it's pretty much a turn too late. Had he actually killed off my guy last turn, it would have been quite a close game. It's kind of an example of how one small misplay can really be the difference. So drawing the altar here gives me 8 damage pretty easily in a few different ways. I actually didn't need to activate the event there. I could have just